Hello everyone and welcome back to Tin Hearts, where last episode our wife Helen passed away. It was very sad and we haven't taken it very well. And there's possibly a chance that we're kind of neglecting our daughter because of our grief. So this is something we have to bear in mind going forwards. Now we need to probably get down to that train initially just to get some power on. But I'm not sure how many soldiers we have. Do we have enough soldiers for this? We need 12. We've only got 7. So we're going to have to try and make this work and just set them on the shortest route possible to get back to where they need to go. But we need to give them a little bit of breathing room so they can actually go back on here. So we'll go there. Because I don't really see how we can get this train sorted otherwise. So if I go there, does that brings them back out good. Just make sure we know where we're going. Like that. They're going to come back through. And then we'll get that sorted. Okay, once they're through initially, need to make sure we know what we're doing. So you guys can now come through. We'll go kind of there-ish. But we need another triangle. Is there another triangle around? There's not. We're going to have to... Seems like we'll have to repurpose one. Not entirely sure how that's going to work. And if we go back in time slightly, okay, now we can move this one to here. Like thus. Oh, we're going to have to time this pretty well, actually. We don't necessarily need all of them. We just need another 5. But now that he's bounced to the side, we now get this piece here, and we go across with the turnstiles. We just need to do it in quick enough time before the train resets. But we're okay. I think we managed it now. 4, 3. Oh, come on. Come on, please make it. 2 and 1. Excellent. We've got that train system sorted now. But what does that actually achieve for us? I wonder. That's now all connected, so we need to get them... We need to move them over somehow. If I just... Can I build like a bridge for them to go up and down? Would that work? Because we need to get them over the... We need to get them over the top here. I'm not sure it's going to work, to be honest, but we'll have to give it a go. We'll let these guys go off. Then from there, does that work? No, because that doesn't get them up the whole way. Interesting. I think what we can, however, do is maybe try power this wheel. I don't know if that would work in our favour. Let's just get all this other stuff out of the way. I need you to sort yourself out to bring these soldiers back to their proper location. That doesn't work because they're going to have to go over the... They're going to have to go over the book because that train system is in the way, annoyingly. So we'll let them all come past. We need to let these guys... We need to get these other guys to catch up as well. So now they're going to... We'll get these guys to join with their compatriots in a second. We'll get these guys moving over the book just momentarily. These guys we will just get to catch up. They're probably a little bit behind the rest of their soldier friends, but that's okay. We just need to move this along slightly. And so let's bring everyone back just for a second. Then we move this forward. Okay, now they should all be on the same line. Can we now power this wheel? See if that works. Yes, that does power everything. Excellent. That's a good starting point. So that powers some things for us, but what does that initially achieve? Ah, this is now turned back on, I see. I don't think we've encountered this thing before just yet, so we'll have to send people back and see what's going on. We'll just send people... In fact, let's bring them back slightly. That guy's going to be eternally in the wheel. Bad news for him, I suppose. And then we're going to go over here. See if we can work out what this powers. What does this do if we put one of you guys in here? Oh, does it shoot you off? I wonder. It's like a Oh, it's a little transportation system. That's really cute. Okay, where are you going to end up? You're going to end up over here. Okay, that should be okay. We've got plenty of these things around. So you guys can come out here. I probably want to turn off this system momentarily. So we're going to have to just pull back slightly with that. Everyone's now through, so that's okay. And one of you is going to have to go along here. So I think they've all made it now, so that's fine. What does this achieve if we change the power? Okay, we've just turned on another bit of power. But what does that do for us? Let's make sure these guys don't fall off in the meantime. Okay, they should be fine on a loop there. So we've turned on the power over here. Aha, we need to just... I see, we need to transport them again, not a problem. Let's actually turn back time slightly. And we'll get them up on this bookshelf here, all these... Not bookshelf, but books. And now that we've turned on this much further transportation system, we can get them across to the other side. Excellent. So you guys go there, we'll let time carry on. And we'll go here. Do I have a spare triangle that I'm not using for anything? This one can now be used. There's a lot of backwards and forwards, it seems. There we go, put that there. And these guys should be able to now make it over. Although we're still going to have to get them back across here. Which again can be somewhat troublesome. Okay, they need to be... This triangle needs to be further back. Otherwise it's not going to achieve its purpose. That should work better. They're gonna... Okay, they'll make it over there, not a problem. Cool, that works. It's not helpful that these other two soldiers are so far behind, but, you know, needs must. So you guys can go here, so we can put a triangle piece down there. And we now just need to put them back in the transportation system. That's not too bad, we can do that. So now we put them back in the kind of wibbly wobbly tubes. So we get time speeding along, and they should go the entire way now. Yes, they are. Excellent. And over here, aha, we got another letter from the Guild of Toymakers. The people who have been nice to us and giving us employment, but at the same time kind of causing issues, and perhaps diverting Albert from his true work, which is his family. And it means he's kind of focused solely on making toys and not much else, unfortunately. But we'll see what this letter says. Let me just make sure these guys aren't going to Now these guys are going to fall off. That's fine.
We recently heard of your wife's tragic passing here at the Guild, and on behalf of all of us, I wanted to extend our deepest condolences for your loss. It had been a while since we last heard from you, so I assumed you were actively engaged in ongoing research. But I appreciate now that this may not have been quite the case. Please know that the Directorate does not shy away from issues that may be affecting the Guild's members, and is here to offer its full support. After all, we are all a family, and as such, the members' families are our extended family. That said, while the Directorate acknowledges a member's need to grieve in situations like this, we should not forget that ultimately we've all pledged our service to the craft of toy making, and the good work must and will continue. After all, contractual obligations aside, our personal sorrows appear small when compared to the enormously important task of bringing joy to the world through our toys. I have attached a new partial design from our experimental collection. Once you are ready to get back to it, I feel it will provide an excellent distraction from the current affairs, and I will look forward to reviewing your progress. Time heals all wounds, and nothing accelerates time like good and honest work. Yours, Lucian Mantelfell, Secretary of the Guild of Toymakers.
You know when a company says, we're all like a family here? That... Look, we always knew the toy makers were a bit kind of rude and on edge, and kind of very much not aware of kind of how the issues might be affecting Albert, but of course they don't really care, because the business of toy making must continue regardless. Right, we're gonna... Oh, I see what we need to do. So, let's just... We need to probably get over to that ship if we can. If we can make it over, which I think we can do. Go to there. Oh no! There we go. Just about made it. Get on the ship, and then... we can do this to blow the ship along. And presumably catch ourselves at the other end. I'm guessing we might end up sending all these guys down the other end. But let's see what we can do first. But yes, the toy makers clearly, while they are saying that they care about the loss of our wife, I think really they only care about profits and the joys of toy making, which I think any joy that he once had, or the joy that we once had for making toys, has been lost with the loss of our wife. Oh, no. Okay. We're going to have to change the direction of this just for a second, as we want to be able to get onto the boat before it gets blown away, for sure. So just land here. Wonderful. And then we need to get ourselves onto said boat, if we can actually make it up there. It's a little bit of a jump, but we did make it. Good. So now we can push this ship down without too much concern. So there we go. Now where does this get us? This gets us to here, which means we need to get a drum over to this side here. It looks like we're kind of leaving our other soldiers behind at the moment. But of course we don't quite know in the long run what the purpose of all this is. Okay, let's go over there, and then from here... No, that's the wrong place. We don't want to go over there. We want to go over to this place. So let's get ourselves back in the balloon, and we'll go for a little jump. Just need to make sure we actually fall in this area. And that should just about get us over there. Wonderful. And let's see if we can get over to here. We need to make sure not to be blown away, which we're going to be. So we need to, once again, change the direction of this fan without pushing the boat away. We certainly don't want that to happen. So let's just make sure it goes into the wall for now, just so we get our little toy soldier over there. There we go. And we put him on the boat as before. I'm curious to see how we can get the other guys over there, but I presume there will be a method to do so. But for now, we'll just keep moving onwards. And we can get ourselves off here. Wonderful. Ah, some more. Oh, I see. There's a very long pipe here. That'll be how we get everyone to the end, I would imagine. From here, we can get to a drum. We need to get that turned on as well, but for that we need power. So I'm going to probably send us over that way. And I think that's probably the best option. We just need to be able to make it to this drum. And then that should bounce us over to here. Wonderful. Now we probably need to exchange power over here. So let's do that quickly. There we go. That means that everyone can hopefully get out. And we send this soldier over to the desk. Let's just do that now quickly. And then we'll go back and get the other soldiers from the very beginning. Okay. And then we just need to go back and ensure that we can send people through the pipe again. The pipes are a new addition, actually. From, I think, just this new level. But I quite like the addition of the pipes. They're quite fun, seeing the little toy soldiers fly through the pipes to their destination. Are the toy soldiers in the right spot? They are, that's fine. So we'll get this moved out of the way. Are they going to go back the way they're supposed to? Yes, they should do. Let's just make sure they actually go in the correct direction. Yes, they are. Good. Right, we'll, I suppose, kind of race them down there. Oh, but first... Where are we? Building barriers with our daughter. Daughter's doing all the housework, and we're nowhere to be seen. Still here, just hiding away in the basement, making our toys, dealing with our grief in the only way we know how. And she's trying to speak to us, but she doesn't feel able to, because we're not being open with her about how we're feeling. That's sad. Okay, first soldiers are going to make it out here, and we've got these ready for us to get ourselves out. Excellent. Well, actually, no, excellent. That'll do. They'll make it out anyway, and we can follow along. Get ourselves out as well. We just need to wait for the other soldiers to open the door for us. There we go. Oh, no, hang on. We fell to our death. Why did we fall to our death? There we go. But yeah, I liked the little travelling things. That was quite fun. But what's going on with our daughter? Because I feel like our work is consuming everything. And at the moment we're not focusing on anything else. This looks like a pretty big level with some more transportation tubes. Okay, where's the starting point? It's going to be over here. I think initially we probably want to just get this wheel started, I would guess. So we'll start there and see what happens. So you can kind of just go there. There we go, that should start the process of... Okay, that's turned on that bridge for us, that's fine. Once everyone is back in the system... Have to time this just right. I.e. now. We're gonna turn this round like thus, and we can get people moving down this way onto the bridge. There we go. Get everyone across and over to here, but we will need some means of just keeping them in place for the time being, so they don't fall off to their deaths, because that's not very useful. So we'll put that there. And we don't really need this triangle over there anymore. So once this other chap's across, we will put this down here, and that means they should just stay relatively safe, and they can just go back and forth until we have a need to move them on again. Okay, down we pop. Now, I'm guessing it's probably going to be more... Oh, I see. Yeah, okay, so we need to get on the... No, that stays there. We need to get ourselves onto this boat, which we can do with relative ease if I'm not terrible at parkour, which I seem to be. There we go. And we can just blow this ship along. So let's do that now, because then we can get over here, which is useful, and get ourselves up on these books. Just about. Up here, and up here. Across the way. Up onto the books, and up here. Now from here, where do we realistically want to get to? Probably that central table is where the only place we can actually reach, so we'll do that. So if I go here, that should blow us across to the central table. Is this any use to us, though? Because there's not a huge amount we can actually do here, as far as I'm aware. Because there's nothing we can actually reach from the central table. Right, is there somewhere else that this can go instead? Can this reach over there? It can't reach over there. It might be able to reach that drum, however. And where can this drum reach that's useful? Can this drum reach up? Oh, it can just about reach up there. Okay, that's what we need to do then. So, where's our little soldier gone? Ah, he's still at the central table, so we're going to have to move him back to where he was before. It's not a problem. So we'll get a balloon again now. You're going to go over here. You're going to land on the drum, if I've planned this correctly. And the drum should just about get you up here. Now from up here, what can we do? There's a drum around the corner. Which I don't know if we can make it to, but that feels like the next spot really to go from. Ooh, can we make that? I feel like we should be able to make that. Yes, we can. Did we want to come over here? Or did we want to go over here instead? Because this is just really to turn on the pipes, isn't it? Or do we realistically want to come through here instead? Because we need to get these other soldiers over the way somehow. Ah, they can come over here. But there's no way they'll be able to make it around the corner, is the problem. But could they make it over a different way, perhaps? They might be able to, you know. But we need to get this pipe powered before we can do anything. So where does this power come from? It's powered from over here. this thing, whatever this thing is. So I think we actually want to go a different way with our soldier. So let's bring him back for a second. Okay, and we're going to actually go over here instead, just for the time being, because we need to get things powered. The question is, can we actually make that jump now that the drum angle has changed? I'm not entirely sure. I'm not sure we can make that jump now. No. Certainly over there we can't. Okay, I'm not sure we can make that jump now, so we're going to have to go back to where we were before. Let's just go there. We made up. We made it there before. There we go. We can go for a much higher jump. We just need to not get hit on the door frame, because that's kind of forcing us to get stuck. There we go, and across. So from here, what do we need to do? There's this thing here. I'm not entirely sure what that thing would help us with. So for now, let's just go up these ladders. See what we can achieve from further up, if anything. It might just allow us to get to somewhere a little bit easier. That might just be kind of what we need to do, but we need to not fall off. Can we not go up this ladder? We can't go up this ladder, I see. But what we can do is switch direction, so that's what we're going to do. So we're going to go back down. It's because our little legs will allow us. Then we're going to go up here. I presume this is what the cannon is for. And we're going to change the direction of this here ladder. Because I can't really imagine what else it's for. And given we got a cutscene, I'd suggest that's probably a good thing. Cool, so now that we can hopefully get up the top, let's go see what that would achieve, if anything. Presumably it would achieve something or we wouldn't have done it. There's no real point walking through that train system because it's going to reset because we don't have enough soldiers here to fulfill it. But we can now get up here. So what does this achieve for us? Can I now push this the other way? No. Can I make it down to that jar safely without dying? If I land actually on the jar, would that let me survive? Yes, it would. Okay. And then from here, I could presumably go down. And now I'm here. But that doesn't help because this isn't turned on. So I need to turn this on, but it's not on. Okay, can I get these guys to come over here now? See if this works. So we'll get them to go onto the saw. If we can get them to go onto the drum, that would be useful. So then we go here. But then we need them to turn again. I'm not entirely sure this is what I'm supposed to do, but we're going to give it a go nonetheless. Okay, they can make it over there, but that's not useful at all because they're going to die. Because they won't be able to make it any further than that. There's also this here, this button. I'm not sure quite what it achieves at the moment. Okay, I think I understand in principle what I need to do, but I need to reverse time quite significantly to achieve that. So let's just ensure that these guys are now safe again before I do any strange wibbly wobbly time things. There we go, they should be more than okay there. Now I need to, because this thing here, there's got to be a reason why it's there. So I've got to bring my soldier back. It's going to be a little bit of a long process for sure. But I don't want to reset the whole system either. So he's now over here, but we need to bring him back further. Okay, now he's over there, that's fine. What we need to do, I think, is actually get over to this mantelpiece, which I'm hoping we'll be able to do using the initial or the initial kind of wind turbine, or whatever you call it. There we go. Okay, this works better now. So we get ourselves a balloon. We get ourselves into this wind stream. That should get us over to the other wind stream. That should get us up onto this ledge. And I'm thinking this door is proving problematic, so we're going to try and make this door move a little bit further along, because then my hope is that the other soldiers, the ones that can't move, there we go, they should now be able to access the they should hopefully be able to access that drum by the door a lot easier. So let's just have a look, because now, oh yeah, they should now be able to make it good. So now we get you guys to land over here, because then we can power the train. Wonderful. It's always nice when you make progress in a puzzle game. So let's get these guys sorted. Like thus. We do have quite a few spare triangles around, so that's not a problem. Then we want to go down here, because then we need to. Do they make it if they follow this? Okay, we need to adjust this slightly. Do they now come down here? Do they land on the drum? They do. But we just need to adjust the drum. Now that the door's moved, we just need to adjust the drum slightly. That's fine, we can do that without too much issue, I would say. There we go. Then from there, can they make it over? So now this guy comes over here. Excellent, they've made it over. So now that that's done, we can get one of the triangles at the back that we no longer need and bring it through. Now where are they actually going to be landing? They're going to be landing on that marker there. So I want to put this down so they go through the train a little bit further back. Cool. Let's do that as a starting point. Wait, we're going to wait for them to all catch up. Oh, one's a little bit too far ahead though. We're going to have to slow that last one down just a second so that the train actually works. So for just a second, we're going to have to get him to catch up with his compatriots. Otherwise this isn't going to work as planned. But we also, of course, don't want him to fall off either. But if we... where are these other guys going to land? So if we put this here... like this, that should work. Now we can move this out of the way, and they're all back together again. Excellent. And then from here, that will turn the power on, which means the pipe is on. Excellent. Now, where have we gone? We are still over here. Oh, before we do that, let's just make sure these guys are safe. Because otherwise they're going to fall off and we don't want that to happen. If we put that there, that should just keep them in that little safe area for now, so that's fine. And now we just need to get ourselves sorted without dying, hopefully. Okay, so where do we actually want this to... Where do we want this drum to go? Probably up the top. Yeah, if we can just land it about there, that'll do. Ooh. That's going to be interesting to work out what that does. I wonder what the noise was there. We still need to get them... Ah, this is how we're going to be... How we get the other guys over, I see. So now we need to get our other soldier. And we're going to go over here. Get ourselves up on here and here. Up to here. And then we can get back over to the table, which is what we need to do. And we're going to do what we did earlier and reset this to where it was supposed to be before. Because then these other guys should be able to make it, even if, you know, because I know we already can as the movable soldier. But the other guys will need to move, so we need to get that sorted for them. And now we can get this here thing, and we should... They should make it up there as long as we place this triangle correctly. So they make it up there, and then we need to just move them along. It's not a problem. We've got some triangles for that. This is, to my understanding, how we'll get this sorted, although it's proving a little bit fiddly. Right, as long as they can make it down safely, which they should be able to. Yeah, they should be able to. So we'll let them carry on. And we can catch up ourselves not without too much issue. So we'll get ourselves ahead, really. Because they can just kind of carry on in their own time. And then we go up this ladder, now that this ladder's working. Okay, it took a little bit of working out, but we got there in the end. And then we just need to make sure we get down safely. It's a little bit hard to tell because you can't see where the jar is. There we go. And we can get ourselves safely down over here to get ourselves transported. Oh no, back forwards. There we go. Ah, we're still at the top. Okay, we went back a little bit too far in time. There we go. I want to let these other guys catch up. And we'll send them all through at the same time. Oh, this is another thing. Do I actually get to see myself go through? Or no, sadly I don't. I only get to see him travelling through the pipe. It'd be cool to see it in kind of first person perspective, but sadly not. So through the wibbly wobbly bridge he goes. Where is he going to end? Or where are they going to end up, I should say? They're going to end up over here, which is interesting. I don't really know what this is supposed to do. I'm guessing one way or another we need to turn off the power to that to allow our soldiers to get through safely to the end. So how do we turn this power off? Maybe we don't send our other guy through. I don't really see what option we have, to be honest. So it kind of feels like the power over here is a one-time deal, and to turn it off again would be kind of impossible, actually. You know what? As a starting point, let's just see if these will kill us, which I'm almost certain they're going to do. Yeah. So those are pretty deadly, so we can't do much there. So we've got to turn off the power, one way or another. Which probably means that we're going to have to send our other soldier elsewhere. But once our other soldiers are through, which they will be in just a second, at least I thought they would be. Where are the other soldiers? They might still be travelling, actually. Right, where are the other soldiers? Where have the other soldiers gone? I seem to have lost them. They might have fallen off and died or something. I'm not entirely sure. Let's reverse time until we get our other soldier back through. Okay, so now he's going back through. Oh, why are these guys falling off? That's interesting. Oh, because we didn't put the triangle down for them. That'll be why. It's like, why aren't they coming through? It's because I didn't build them the path. So let's do that now. Get these guys through, and we'll send ourselves through as well. And then we're going to need to get these triangles over there to ensure that they're safe when they come out the other side. So we need to find a safe spot for them to go when they arrive. And they should arrive momentarily. We don't want them to go. We don't want them to go back through either. So we'll get this triangle ready for when they come through. Hopefully they can all get through in time. There's only that many, good. But we do want to now block this off so they don't come back this way. We need to let that other last soldier through. There we go, that is now fine, they should all be safe. But where are we now? Have we gone through? Well, we should have gone through as well. So where are we? Because we still haven't turned up yet. Right, this is proving a little bit more problematic than I might have initially thought. So let's go back over here. We'll let these guys go through. Are these triangles sorted still? Yes, they are. But we'll need to let the guys go past first. So they should arrive here momentarily. Okay, wonderful. And now we can put this blocker in place. That should be fine. Now we can send ourselves through. So he should come through momentarily. That's not a problem. He's just gone in now. Just wait for him to turn up. There we go. So now they're okay and safe. So now we can head up this way and try and work out what we need to do, because there must be some reason that we're here. Possibly don't need to climb up that high, but we'll have to see. We need to deactivate this machine one way or another. So I'm guessing we need to head back the way we came, maybe? Maybe that's why this balloon is here. I don't really see how we're supposed to turn it off. Maybe we just fly them over the top? Would that work? Let's see if that would work. Let me get some spare triangles. I know there are a couple hanging around somewhere. Let's fly through the middle. Thankfully this window is open. If I can get them up on this here ledge, we'll get a little bit closer. Do I have any other spare triangles anywhere? No. So we just need to get these guys to all move at the same time. That will work. So now this goes like here. And we can build this one on top, hopefully. I think I see what we need to do. We need to bring this guy back down. Preferably without killing him. But what we also need to do is ensure that these guys just keep on their pattern for now. So they can just go like this. And then there's this over here, which I think we want to try and knock these things out of the way. Because that ladder is very high up. And it doesn't necessarily need to be that high up. So if we can lower it down, that would be excellent. At least that's the plan. Don't know if it's going to be effective or not. Let's try land over here. And very gently float down. There we go. And now if I press this button... There we go. Excellent. So now these chaps can probably move up the ladder. If I just move these other triangles out of the way. I might just need to readjust their pathing slightly, so I'll do that now. Like so. Does that get them up the ladder? It does. Good. And now we try to get them on the balloons. Don't really see what other options we have, to be honest, so let's try to get that sorted. Okay, like here, does that work? Because now the ladder's at the correct kind of spot. Are they going to be able to reach over that? Let's find out. They are, excellent. Now we just need to get this drum over to its correct spot. They can actually make it, they will. So now we can get ourselves over. Oh, where are we now? We're still up here. It's fine, we can get ourselves sorted. Hopefully, let's just very quickly make sure these guys are going to make it out. So we need a spare triangle, which we can take from here now. Now it's no longer needed. And we can just let these guys out. And we need to move it a little bit closer to the door. And then just a little bit to the right. Cool, that should work. We'll let them carry on. And we'll get ourselves out. Not if we kill ourselves though, that's not going to help anything. Okay, up we go. And we can hopefully, oh, as long as we jump correctly, hopefully miss the death trap as well. Which we should just about be able to do. Excellent, we made it across. We just need to land on the drum. And we can let ourselves out. Wonderful. So we can go through here and kind of see what's hopefully happening with our daughter, because right now things don't seem to be going all too well, must be said. Nothing just yet about our daughter, but we did see kind of what was happening here. This is another fairly long level. The music has also changed a little bit. So I think we'll leave things there. We'll carry on next time. It does seem to me that that Albert is fully focused on his work and unfortunately not much else. But we'll have to see. In the meantime, thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye bye.